In this video, we are going to repair the wheel bearing seal that is in the front left hub. The parts diagram is exploded here, along with the parts list and part numbers. That will be helpful for you. Quick rundown is this. I'm going to put the list of tools below if you want to do this yourself. Is it possible? Yes. It will, if you can dedicate maybe 4 hours to it straight, I think you can get the first one done. The second one you can probably have done in less than 2. The first one is the learning curve, and that's what I found out. When I went to put this back together, it took about 25 minutes. So instead of me rattling off everything, I'm going to just put the list below of what you need, what seals to replace this seal right here, and then the gaskets in between, and hopefully you enjoy that. You don't need very many tools, maybe 5 or 6 tools at most. And then if you want some convenience tools, such as the battery ratchet and that does make things faster, but it's not required. Anyhow, I would rate this as a medium difficulty. It was not hard by any means. It just took time. And it actually went much easier than I expected. So, yeah, I was expecting much harder. Came out much better. Hopefully, it stays good. Anyway, take care, God bless, and make it a great day. We've got a leak on the tractor in the front gear. The RK25, the TYM T25. You know it's built real heavy, but we need to investigate up here. So down here, you can see the leak. Okay, right down there. You can see that, I don't know if this is going to work or not. There is a, I think it's leaking right up at the top there at the seal. We are going to attempt to change that seal. I don't know how difficult it's going to be, but we're going to find out. Well, I got some tools to get started on. Some little plastic persuasion. Pry bar, I think that might be helpful. Some jack stands, excuse me. And snap ring plier set. Got it. Got it, actually a second one too. So what are we going to do? Well, we got to inspect what happened. I'm not quite, well, I think I do know what happened, but we got to do some inspection and find out why it's leaking. We are going to start by taking off the front end loader. Hey Kiro, what you doing? Are you looking at our friends on YouTube? Are you having fun outside or are you scared?
A little bit of both.
Yeah? What's that rain? Is that rain getting on you?
Wind.
Yeah. You want to go inside now? Well, Kiro has been with us for a couple weeks, or for a week now, and we're excited to have him. His mom and dad moved in with us after they sold their house, and they're working on their house. So, yeah. Taking the front end loader off is actually really easy on this tractor, just like a lot of things. Now we have access to inspect and get our jacks underneath here. I suppose if I had any kind of complaint, front wheels are not filled. There's how much grease, oil, 80, 90 you get. Pretty much, still coming out just a little bit. We're going to take off these next. Okay, just a quick note for me in the future, when I have to do this again. I could not get this out just by tapping it with the rubber mallet. But I also didn't want to damage it by using the metal hammer. So I put the thread back on just to where it was flush with the nut at the bottom. And even after hitting a few times, it did not want to come up. Finally, it let go. So just keep that in mind when you go to remove this. I actually want to remove these right here. I want to take this off. That way I can work the whole thing and not from underneath. 17. If I can use a breaker bar, I think I will. All the way on. Okay. I don't know why. There's been no water. Ugh! It's a little bit heavy. Okay. So, we can look at this and we're going to clean this all up. This is the seal right here. Okay? That's the seal that I believe is bad. I think we got it off without damage. I just want to point out right here that buying a cheap set of snap ring pliers is not a good idea. Make sure you get a heavy-duty set because this just did not work. Well, I broke it. That's the end for tonight.
More stuff.
I don't know where you're going to put it.
Look, wait, can I show the camera people the pumpkin? Look, hand blown.
So here's what we got. As you know, these are not capable of doing a clip like this. The snap ring does not work. So Angel bought this kit, and it was like 70 bucks at Harbor Freight. And they all look heavy built. I also had her get this $10 version at Harbor Freight. Same one they had at Napa was over $50. Not the same brand, but they look the same. Same size. So we'll see if the $12 one works. The other one goes back. Let's see. Well, look at that. It worked the first try. And they worked on the second one. We're going to stack all these in order. I'm guessing that this is 13 millimeter, or excuse me, 12 millimeter. However, I think the paint is so thick they don't fit on. And there you have it. Split apart for the first time since it was built probably in 2021. We're gonna save that, clean it real good. I don't see any issues, but we'll inspect it. Okay. Is there any problems? Teeth all look fine. We will come back to this bearing. Guess it was finally ready. Okay. Okay. That comes out. Is there a difference, top or bottom? Okay, there's 3 spline marks and there's 4 spline marks on the end. The 3 were inside the ball knuckle here, like that. Okay, there's that. I suspect part of the problem, not only do we use it tough, the tractor, but I probably don't clean it as well as I should. I know I don't clean it as well as I should. Whether that's a contributing factor, I don't know. But I don't clean it as well or as often as I should. Put this over. And twist, and the seal is off. You should probably clap. That's a lot of work. I don't know what I'm going to do about this gear yet. This is the seal that failed. I think it just got maybe too much dirt packed in around it, and it couldn't do its job properly. I don't see anything actually wrong mechanically anywhere. We're going to soak everything really good. No teeth missing, no nothing like that, so that's good news. I wiped that down. Here's, let's soak that too. Okay. Got kind of a build-up around here, and we want it to mate up real well, so I'll try this stuff again, but I'll probably end up using the grinder. That 8090 oil has such a strong smell. This is the snap ring that goes at the bottom over here. We've got 3 different sizes now. And what I meant right inside here, it's actually, this goes on here. So this goes right up inside all the way down. And that's what holds this knuckle together. The medium one is this ring right here. Okay. Now I still have to get this out. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to. It can't go out that way. It has to come through here.
I've got to try from a different angle and get some wood in there to help absorb some of the pressure that I can tighten this down with, because I don't want to damage any of the housing.
It worked. Now we'll get it all cleaned up. Right there. Let me show you the different parts. These are your inside bearings inside this hub, the large shaft right there. I took those out. I did not need any tool to slide these in or out. Slide these out. This here is the snap ring that was holding it in place. This here is a gear bearing. Here's one and here's one. I'm keeping them with their respective rings so I know where they go. So altogether, there are 5 bearings inside, and 3 of them are gear bearings, that go inside the whole hub assembly. Well, I guess there's actually 6, because there's one underneath here too. We're going to start with our known ones right here, and that is right here. So the first one goes right in here. And there it is. They can go in by hand. You will need, now we need the ring and the retaining clip. That fits right down in there. Okay. And that snapped right in. Now, this one here, so it snaps just like that. You could tap it in if yours doesn't want to go in right away. Now we're going to set that aside, and we're going to put our new seal on. I'm going to add a little bit of grease into here. Okay, I think we've got it all the way on. Next should be the retaining clip, the smaller one. snapped in. It doesn't fully go. This way it does. Okay. That's how that goes. So let's slide this in right now. We will start by putting this right here. Like that. And this tap in like that. Once you get it past a certain spot, it actually can even slide in here. So that means we can get our retaining clip in there with no issues. And since the bearings and everything are all the different sized, which you think might be a problem, it actually isn't a problem because it shows you can't get them mixed up then. So what I initially thought was a problem is actually not a problem. Some of these snap rings are tight, which is what you want, right? What you want. Get it in the groove and slowly let go. There we go. Snap ring in place. The bearing is now, well, almost in place. It slid down. And now it's back in place. Now from up here, oh, look at that. It went right back in. Now from the inside, right here, you can spin this to get the teeth aligned. And it just snaps right in. Put your spacer, I'm not sure what it's called, washer or something, in, and that will clip in. Make sure it fits in the groove. There we go. And did they all snap in? Yes, they did. Last piece, which is right here. All cleaned up and ready to go. I am reusing this. I'm just cleaning it extra well. We put it back on. Okay. There we go. If you spin this around, try to lift it up so you don't damage that rubber gasket. Make sure all the holes align. I am not sure of the torque specs on these, so before I tighten them completely down, I am going to go and check. And that will probably be day number 3. It was tremendously easier putting this back together than it was to take it apart. I didn't think it was going to be that way. we have the cap to put back on. Now, we did not damage the cap when we were doing this, like some people do. These are about 16 pounds or so, 16 to 20 pounds. So we'll set it right at 20 on our torque wrench. I think it was 16 to 22. And we'll just go along here. And check them. Okay. Our next step is out at the tractor. Let's see that it's got to fit. Just like that. I don't think I'd start this without having my Loctite ready. And according to the manual, service manual, you need Loctite 277. Between 57 and 72 foot-pounds. So let's put it somewhere around 70 foot-pounds. I think we're ready now to fill with oil. A couple things before we fill with oil is we got to have our plugs ready. See this? Right there. Right here's the other one. So we leave this one open and we plug this one while we fill. This is for the air to come out. It also lets us know when we're full. Got to use Teflon tape on these. You can use a 14 millimeter on these 1/2-inch square heads. They work pretty well, but do not use an impact wrench because it's really easy to break these sockets. And you have to use a 12 star, not your standard. We have completed this task. I am not going to drive it yet until tomorrow because I want to make sure everything's functioning correctly, that there's no leaks. Okay, and now you can see it's full. While you're doing this maintenance, it's a good time to check out your pre-screens and also your radiator. Good morning, everybody. The RK tractor is out, and you can see here we got the seal all changed nice. Got to do some cleanup.
I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, be sure to like, subscribe, and give a thumbs up.
Come on. Why you do this to me? Okay. There we go.
Oh my goodness, what happened? There's no tractor.